Hey guys, just wanted to show off my USB mounted dual charge USB mount for my bike. So I bought this on eBay, this little adapter, came insulated and everything, so it's all waterproof. It's got even a little cap on there. Mounted it just on my intake there, which is, hang on, just here. But no, it's not going to work at all, is it? To make it darker, don't I? Oh, but anyway, it's just there. Pop the cap off. There it is. Now I've wired up to the ignition, so I've run the cable all the way here, all the way down the side of the fairings, run it up the top of the frame, back up under the tank, comes out here, and I've run it all the way back here. Now I've grounded it just there. Don't think you're going to be able to see that, but just there. And then I've run the power all the way up here. Now I've got some adapters online that have allowed me to, hang on, I'll quickly get this out of here for you. I've got some adapters or some little crimp tools that like clip onto the wires. They look just like that. Now this thing comes off here, this wire actually separates and comes off, but I don't want it to be for now. But yeah, I've wired that onto my, if you can see, you've got horn, ignition, tail, head, turn and fan. Now I wired it onto the tail because my bike doesn't turn on. When I turn the ignition on my bike on, my headlight doesn't come on until I actually start the bike. So I actually want it to come on with my tail light, because that way if I decide that while I'm sitting around I want to charge my phone, I can just leave the ignition on and it'll charge. Ignition probably would have worked as well, but I was watching Yummy R6 and he was explaining that he did his to the tail. I thought that's probably a good idea as well. So anyway, it's on the tail there. I've figured out which wire it was back there and I've crimped it on there, and it's going to be different for every bike. I've done my fuse box is back here. I've got one fuse box back here which I wired it to. Just that way all my fuses, oh, that's right, this had an inline fuse as well, so all my fuses are now all together. So that's all my fuses. But yeah, now basically whenever I turn the bike on, fuck, are you serious? I left my keys inside. Ah! That's so embarrassing. Alright, hang on. So anyway, as we were, now I got my keys. So now when I put my keys in, you can see my headlights don't come on until I actually start my bike. So now when my tail light comes on or my ignition comes on, that'll come on. I'll show you this thing. I should probably plug it in first. I think these are both 2.1 amp charging, but I don't know. And I don't have the link anymore. I bought it that long ago, so you'll probably just have to fucking deal with it. So yeah. But anyway, look, this is my phone here. It's all plugged in. Plugged into here. I've got a second board if I want to charge my Cena or something along those lines. So you can see here, bam. Light comes on. Actually, I think there's a better screen to show that. So, sorry, bike's off. Bike comes on. There you go, bam. It says slow charge, so it's probably not a very quick charging, or the connection that I used up there probably isn't a very good idea. But anyway, it does the job, and it means I can remove it if I have to sell the bike, and nobody's going to be... So it just doesn't say... Oh, I just say slow charge, so it's probably not going to be a very, very quick charging method, but it means while you're riding, at least I can have my phone here while I'm riding, because that's a RAM mount there. These are very, very popular. So yeah, basically goes in your triple tree, or in your stem, and then you've got a little amount there and you can put your phone just there. So it means at least I can have my phone charging while I ride and not have to worry about bringing a battery pack or any of that bullshit, or trying to hide shit in my backpack or whatever it may be. But yeah, works very, very well. Neat and clean install, and I think that'll do me. Thank you guys. Yeah.